Hello and welcome back to the Mystical Paintress with Studio Tamera. I'd like to send a shout out today to all of the entertainers in the entertainment industry and comedians, DJs. This shout out's for you. You're appreciated. I think every job is important and people should not be placed on a hierarchy based on their careers or their professions. Today is April 29th. We are getting close to May 1st, which is a special day for my friend Mary Badges. It's her birthday. It is also a day celebrated across the world and across time. In the Strega tradition, they call it Tana's Day or Diana's Day. And there is a fabulous story. It's basically, the festival of fertility where they celebrate the return of the sun in the spring, because back then they didn't understand. Turn the music off. Back then they didn't understand seasons, and so they made up mythos and stories, and so they believed that. And Persephone has a lot of different names. She's the goddess of spring. She's the goddess of love, and she has a lot of different names. She's known as Proserpina in Rome. She's known as Persephone, which is the Greek origin from Sicily. And then, of course, Persephone, who's also really, that name's used in Sicily too. But the story goes that she was abducted, and I have exactly here where. In Sicilian folklore, she was the queen of the underworld and the earth goddess. Hades and Apollo both courted her. Her mother Demeter, also known as Ceres, near Enna, Lake Pergusa in Sicily, is where Hades abducted her to the underworld. Legend says her mother Demeter was so devastated she covered the earth with ice and snow. And Demeter's also the goddess of agriculture, so she stopped all the agriculture and the world was dying. So Zeus told Hades that he basically had to return her to the earth for at least half the year. And so that was the story. And so every spring, Persephone rises back from the darkness into the light. And there is debate with the story. Was she abducted? Did she really love Hades? Mythology's fabulous. I remember reading about Greek mythology in elementary school and just thinking, oh my gosh, there's so many gods and goddesses. This is crazy. But, when you find out your ancestry and your roots and you research their stories pertinent to their agriculture and their seasons and their, it strikes a tune with you that, your ancestors believed that. So anyways, so May 1st, there's a lot of things that people do. The allegory of Persephone, it's really timeless. It's just like the grain sprouts to life from the earth to be harvested by men in the same way that a new girl is taken from her parents to bring forth new life. So that's where they got the idea with Persephone, and I assume. And so I have some really cool little things here, different things. Let me see here. I wrote this down. Did a little research. I believe the Celts celebrate Beltane, which is a festival of fire. And then some pagans celebrate May Day. The Strega, of course, from Italy celebrate Tana's Day or Diana's Day. So, in that mythos, it's the period of courtship between the god and goddess. So celebrating her return, and there's lots of different things people do on that day. You can have a bonfire, you can pick flowers and make a crown, you can plant flowers, you can splash rose petal and jasmine water on your face every morning for 3 days for beauty, health, and good fortune. You can make a maypole, a Beltane ball, fill vases in the house with flowers, have a welcome back dinner, and then of course, you know, there's old world Strega Sicilian rituals that families do that are not something that's shared with the public. But yeah, the maypole is always something I remember as a little kid seeing, you know, little kids, and I did drawings, and little kids would dance around with ribbons, and ribbons are really fun. So I think aside from my Earth Day tree going to Mary Badges for her birthday, I think I might take a bunch of ribbon and hang it onto like a crocheted vest type thing and make a cool artsy shirt. I'm always looking for artsy ways to celebrate. So that's my plan. What I am going to be doing today is I am going to be doing some value scales, showing you how to change values with color. And we are going to be doing that in the next video on value scales. I just wanted to introduce you to the world of mythology a little bit, and it is the season. So join me for the video on values. Have a great day. Bye.